want you just for a little while to focus upon what's in it for you. Now, this sounds odd to those of you who've trained yourself to not be selfish. But we're talking about when you can feel that something is off, by focusing in a way that brings it back on, you always benefit in a very powerful way. And that does not mean, and this is why we really want to talk about this, it does not mean looking for trouble so that you can fix it, so that you can make the world a better place and you can be a better person. It's about understanding that there are other points of view that could benefit you, even if they're not living the way you would like to live or you would like them to live. What this falls into, there is this tendency to want to gather together with others who believe as you do, and you miss the tapestry of what others can offer to you. We want you to open yourself in a more expansive way to realize that there is so much more in it for you as you appreciate the point of view of others, you see. Because there's a tendency to get very decided about who you are, about how you want your world to be, and therefore how everybody else's world will be. And that puts you in a jail that we can't even begin to define, the lack of freedom within. Because you've got to let others be who they are, and when you truly are able to let everyone else be who they are, then you get to be who you are. You see, then you really get to be who you are. There's a guardedness. It's a little bit like you'll say to us, "Oh, Abraham, I've really been hearing you, and I've read all your books, and I've been listening to what you have to say, and I'm really getting this, and I really like it, but those people at work are so negative." They're just so negative, and I try so hard to be in alignment, but I just can't be in alignment. And the reason that it is difficult for you to feel good all of the time is because you feel guarded that others can come in and get you, that they can say stuff that will then upset your vibration. And we want you to know that once you get out ahead of it, and once you establish who you really are, as you are doing all day, every day, that then you can interact with the hardest cases. Then you can interact with those that are in the deepest despair. Then you can interact without any fear of losing your connection. And then, oh, you think we're going to say, then you can help them. Then you can let them help you. The most important point is that law of attraction is orchestrating rendezvous that then you are trying to avoid. And if you accept that law of attraction is orchestrating rendezvous, then you understand that, maybe you understand, this is the part we want you to understand. You've created through life a vibrational version of who you are and what you want, and so has everyone else. And so imagine this vibrational reality where the collective consciousness of all of humanity is gathered. It's a big thought, but you can do that, can't you? Where what people have been living has caused them to desire this improvement, this way of being, this way of living. So here it is, everything known, and law of attraction responding to all of it, and therefore the momentum of it increasing, growing, expanding, becoming. And here you are in some vibrational relationship with it. So now, let's say that you've been meditating, you've been basking, you've been loving and appreciating. You're in the receptive mode. You're out there ahead of it so that impulses are coming to you. Impulses are coming to you because you've managed to consistently accomplish this vibrational state of allowing. So law of attraction brings you into a conversation or an engagement with someone who is, by your mental choices, by your definition of who you are and how you be and what world you live in and so forth, they don't really belong there. But law of attraction has brought you together because law of attraction knows what everyone wants. And law of attraction knows that everything is always working out for all of you. Now, this is the thing that we really want you to focus upon. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. We want you to feel that. And then we want you to expand it to realize that everything is always working out for me and for that me over there and that me over there and that me over there. In other words, it doesn't work out for me by depriving someone else of it. There's not a competition of how it's working out. It's working out for everyone. Well, how can that be? How can, if I'm in competition with someone, if we both want to win, if someone is suing me for something, if in a defined argument with someone, how can everything always be working out for all of us? Well, this is why. Because in this collective consciousness of what everyone wants, there is a powerful law of attraction-based creation that has taken place. And because of the sheer numbers and balance and variety of colors and desires and decisions and needs and beingness and what you know individually, which adds to this infinite intelligence that is this collective whole, because the resources are so enormous, everyone can receive from it what they desire, what they are a vibrational match to. What we're getting at is we want you to relax a little more and not try to, right now in the moment, specifically define how things are coming to you, in what way they are unfolding to you. And step back just a little bit, just for a couple of days, in an attitude of trust and belief that the vortex knows. That the vortex knows you, that the vortex has your back, that source energy, that it's all there, and that when something comes to mind and when you receive an impulse, that there is something that is mutually beneficial, mutually beneficial, mutually beneficial. Esther rolls down the window of her car on a regular basis and hands someone she's never met before a big wad of cash. And each time she does it, she asks the question, sort of second-guessing herself a little bit after she does it, because the impulse is strong, and so she does. Did this impulse come from the vortex? And we say to her every time, yes. When someone has something that they are asking for, and there was someone else there that has the answer, law of attraction puts you together for that meaningful reason, you see. And you do not have to psychoanalyze it beyond that impulse. You don't have to psychoanalyze it. You don't have to define the rightness or the wrongness. Well, I'm enabling. Well, I wonder what he's going to do with that $100. Well, he's probably just going to get more of something to drink that isn't good for him. He's probably going to be a blight on society just a little longer because I am encouraging him. In other words, you don't have to figure all of this stuff out. You couldn't figure it out if you tried. And when you do, when you decide that you are going to define society, and you decide that you are going to decide how they should be and who they are, then you put yourself in a place of absolute loss of freedom, because you cannot figure it out. But the vortex can. But source energy can. But law of attraction can. And so you could simplify your life so much just by saying, I'm going to get happy and then. I'm going to get happy and then do what I feel like doing. I'm doing it for the reason that there's something in it for me. There's some benefit for me. And yes, law of attraction would not put you together with someone else, because things are always working out for everyone. But you must focus upon how they are working out for you, because you can't know how they're working out for anyone else. And when you try to get in their head, when you try to think for them, when you try to guide them or manipulate them or cause them to be different, you always screw up your own point of attraction. So let's come back around, because you are intuitively knowing that. That's why you, as you always do, drill right down on where the leading edge conversation really is. How do you help others? Hear it. What's the most value that you can be to others? To help yourself. The most value that you can be to any other is to be the joyful, powerful, tuned in, tapped in, turned on being that you are. That's how you help others, you see. Here's our question to you. If it is your intention to feel good, and there are a plethora of topics and subjects that help you to feel good, why has law of attraction brought you here to this subject? Is it because you're sloppy in your thinking? Or is it because you hold a desire? Feel how raw it feels, because it's sort of a new thought. So you decide you're going to be a deliberate creator, and so you decide that you're going to think thoughts deliberately, which means you're only going to think about the things that you really want to interact with. And so you try that, but it doesn't work out very well because you're really not that disciplined yet in thinking about what you want to think about. So you get what you think about whether you want it or not. And then you get sort of deliberate about this deliberate creation, and then you say, cancel, try to suck that thought back before law of attraction gets hold of it and brings me more of this thing that I do not want. But at this stage of your understanding of creation, what we want you to feel from us is that things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. For me, for all of us me's. Things are always working out for me's. Things are always working out for us, us'uns. Things are always working out for me's, for us, for us'uns. Things are always working out. Things are always working out. And beloved law of attraction and source energy. So here I am having this engagement in this time because things are always working out. I'm not a gift to you any more than you are a gift to me. I don't have the upper hand on righteousness or goodness. I'm just pliable unto the universe and in the receptive mode and following the impulses that come to me for the benefit of me's, for the benefit of all of us, you see. And what happens when you begin thinking this way, it takes all the competition away. It takes your guardedness away. It leaves you free to move about the world and to experience the deliciousness that is in places that you don't even know that it is. It's why people write books about the beauty of the undeveloped worlds that are more simple in their thought, who haven't become sophisticated in their arm wrestling with one another so much. And we want you to know that you are walking among it all of the time, and that there is so much more potential for the expansion of who you are right where you stand when you just adjust that vibration ever so slightly. Non-physical energy, as it focuses upon you and among you and to you and through you, knows everything that is important to you and is focused only upon those things that you are requesting, those things that you have defined that you desire. You have lived enough life. You are in the perfect place. You have defined your preferences. Your preferences are collected, and law of attraction is responding to your preferences. Your inner being stands as an entity of attraction. The source within you is focused upon what you have decided that you want. And there is a powerful momentum flowing to this collective gathering of ideas and desires and needs and wishes and hopes and dreams that you've put into place. And this vortex of attraction is a reality that is known by us, and it is precisely and specifically about you. And as we focus upon who you really are, and we do, it will be difficult for you to focus otherwise because we are so certain of who you are. And if you will relax and allow yourself to be called to the reception of who you really are, you will redefine your point of attraction, and you will walk from this room new unto the world with all who you know and those that you are attracting that you have not met yet, changed because of the vibrational shift that has taken place within you. We are feeling such appreciation for your willingness to play with us, because while the shift will take place in you, and while benefit will come to you, all that is benefits too. Don't worry about anything. Just let yourself be inspired to your participation.